Alef, which is silent, or some would say makes the sound before the A in apple. Alef. Bet, which is pronounced B as in boy, or V as in victory. Native speakers know which way to pronounce it, just as we know how to pronounce the C's in circus. But in texts written for non-natives, like Hebrew English prayer books or Bibles, you'll find a dot inside the bet when it's pronounced B, and no dot when it's pronounced V. This dot is not found in texts that are written for people fluent in Hebrew. Bet. Gimel is pronounced G as in good. Never like in general, always like in good. Like most letters, it's pronounced the same whether there's a dot inside or not. Gimel. Dalet is pronounced like the D in door. Dalet. Hey is pronounced like the H in hello. Like H in English, it's silent at the end of words. Hey. Vav can be pronounced like the V in victory, the O in home, or the U in moon, which is usually transliterated as U. If there are no dots, it's pronounced V as in victory. If it has a dot on top, it's usually pronounced O as in home, but if the letter before it has a vowel of its own, then it does double duty, both V and O, pronounced vo. If it has a dot in the middle, it's usually pronounced U as in moon, but if the letter before it has a vowel of its own, then it's pronounced V, as in victory. Remember, those dots are only found in texts for non-natives. Vav. Zion is pronounced Z as in zebra. Zion. Chet is pronounced a throat-clearing noise that doesn't occur in English. It's like in ach in German, or loch in Scottish. Chet. Tet is pronounced T as in tango. Tet. Yud is pronounced Y as in yellow. Sometimes Yud is part of the preceding vowel and is not pronounced at all. You can tell because it doesn't have a vowel of its own. But vowels, like dots, are not found in texts written for native speakers of Hebrew. Yud. Kaf sounds like the K in kangaroo, or the ch sound that chet makes. If there's a dot, it makes the K sound. If there's no dot, it's the ch sound. Kaf is written differently when it appears at the end of a word. There are 5 letters in Hebrew that have a special form for the end of a word. Final kaf almost never has a dot in it, so it's almost always pronounced ch, kaf, and final kaf. Lamed is pronounced L as in lucky. Lamed. Mem is pronounced M as in Mary. Mem is another letter that has a special final form. This is the final form of mem. Mem and final mem. Nun is pronounced N as in November. Nun is another letter that has a special final form. This is final nun. Nun and final nun. Samech makes an S sound as in Sahara. Samech. Ayin is silent like the letter Alef. Ayin. Pe makes the sound of P as in pear, or F as in fox. If Pe has a dot inside, it makes the P sound. If there's no dot, it makes the F sound. Pe also has a special final form. Final Pe almost never has a dot inside, so it's almost always pronounced with the F sound. Pe and final Pe. Sadi makes a TS sound like at the end of the word pants or nuts. Sadi has a special final form, Sadi, and final Sadi. Kuf makes a sound like the K in kangaroo. It's sometimes transliterated as a Q to distinguish it from Kaf, which also makes a K sound, and also because it comes from the same source as the letter Q in English. Kuf. Resh makes an R sound. Now most Americans pronounce it like the R in road, but Israelis pronounce it as more of a guttural sound. Resh. Shin makes an SH sound, as in show, or an S sound, as in so. When the dot is over the right branch, it makes the SH sound. When it's over the left branch, it makes the S sound. Shin. The last letter of the Hebrew alphabet is Tav, which makes a T sound, as in tango. Now, some older Jews and Orthodox Jews will pronounce this letter as an S sound if it doesn't have a dot inside, but most people pronounce it as T with or without the dot. Tav.